Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Perez. How's everybody doing today? Tonight, tomorrow? How's everyone doing? So tonight, I'm going to review a mix, a blend, I should say, of bourbon and rye. It's been interesting watching other reviewers say that they're disappointed in this particular bottle that I'm going to review today, and yet it made Whiskey Advocates top 25 of 2024, or top 20. The top, it was, 20, 25, it was in there. It was in that mix. You know what I mean. So because it's garnered such a interesting, response from people, figured let's do it. I've had the bottle for a little bit, haven't opened it, so I just cracked it. So tonight we're going to be doing the Creek BourbonxRye. This puppy is 56.5% alcohol by volume, which means it's 113 proof. And let's get into it. Let's check it out. So the blend is 30% bourbon, 70% rye. So I would imagine the rye is really going to stand out in this particular drink. I just splashed again. I did that in the last video. What the heck? I got to stop doing that. Maybe I shouldn't fill my Glencairn so much. So let's take a look at the color. It's a nice amber color. A little lighter than some of the other stuff I've done recently, but it's nice. I like that color. So it's a pleasant color to look at. Let's give it a smell. Remember, it's 70% rye, 30% bourbon. It's a 9-year-old bourbon and a 7% rye. 7-year rye, I should say, not 7%. You know what I mean. Okay, so right off the bat, it's citrusy. Lots of orange. Yeah, lots of orange. You get the rye spice almost immediately. There's some baking spices like cumin. Hints of caramel. Very citrusy. I'm surprised by how much citrus I'm getting in this. I'm getting green apple. I love green apples, by the way. It's like my favorite apple. It's a pleasant smelling BourbonxRye. So this is not the first time Jim Beam Distillery has done a bourbon rye blend. They did one over a decade ago that was called Forgiven. The story goes that a person working in the distillery accidentally blended or mixed bourbon and rye, and so they released it called The Forgiven because they were forgiven for doing that. They really played that up too. Who knows if it was actually true, but it's a good story. Oh yeah, caramel, orange, green apple, baking spices. There's a lot going on. It smells really good. Now, you know what's next. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh yeah, immediate rye spice. It's kind of doughy, almost like a rye bread type of taste. You get the orange from the aroma. For 113 proof, it's pretty approachable. Like it's not punching you in the face like a lot of 110 plus whiskeys tend to do. Like you definitely get some of that ethanol burn 413. It's pretty sippable. That's pretty good. That's nice. Let's take another sip. All right, so yeah, lots of that orange from the nose. Some of the green apple. A lot of rice spice, like I said, very doughy. Some baking spices, like on the aroma. But once again, it's very citrusy, which is kind of surprising. Or maybe it's just because I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't think I was expecting that. That's excellent. That's pretty damn good. Let's take another sip. Let's take a third sip. It's got a really nice finish, long finish. You're feeling it all the way down. On the back end, you're getting some pepper notes. White pepper, black pepper, black pepper. It's peppery with some caramel. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let's take a third sip. Hibiscus coats the mouth well. Yeah, that's baking spices, orange, green apple, caramel, black licorice. It's got hints of black licorice on the back end. It's not bad. It's really good. It is a little almost syrupy, which I think kind of detracts a little bit from the flavor, but not terribly. And this is crushable. This is pretty damn good. I'd be curious to know what this would be like with a couple of drops of water. I don't have my water with me, so I'm not going to do that right now. But I think with a couple of drops of water, it really opened up some of the more other flavors that are in the background. Yeah, no, this is. I think maybe people had an issue with it because of the fact that it is a little syrupy. That's the only thing I can think of that some of the other reviewers I watched that weren't a fan of this, they didn't say that, but that's the only reason I can think of. Personally, in my opinion, it's excellent. I really like this. For 45, 50 bucks, that's a good deal. Yeah, this is good. I'd go buy a bottle if I were you, or buy me a bottle and send it to me so I can have a backup. All right, so it's been Mr. Perez with another review. And listen, if TikTok happens to get banned like they're talking about, go follow me on YouTube. Also Beyond Whiskey with Perez. And that's also my IG. And so if you want to follow me there, that's cool too. But definitely go follow my YouTube. All right. So, like I always say, I love most of you. If my wife is here, she says she loves the rest of you. This has been a fun review. Let's talk about it. If you got any questions or you have any comments, let me know. Talk to you later. See you on the next one.